The Legend of Korra comes roaring back with Book 3 Change, and this week's premiere episode, the first of 3, that's right, count 'em 3, is called A Breath of Fresh Air. The episode, surprisingly enough, picks up only 2 weeks after the Book 2 finale. Spirit vines have begun popping up all over Republic City, angering the locals and turning the government against Korra herself, who, let's face it, wasn't exactly their favorite person to start with. As a matter of fact, I could not help but feel some meta-ness going on with how quick the people turned on Korra and the things that they were saying, given how retroactively a lot of opinions have shifted on Season 2 as a whole. The vines are of course not the only problems our heroes have to contend with, as it seems for the first time ever since the harmonic convergence, new untrained airbenders are showing up, who pose a threat to themselves and those around them. Why this even includes Uncle Boomy, who manages to turn the whole thing into a comedy routine. And speaking of comedy, Book 3 isn't afraid to show off its funny bone. One particular scene I quite enjoyed was Korra learning how to drive. I mean, oh sure, she has the power of the air sphere, she could use her brand new air glider to get around, but hey, she still wants to live like a normal person, right? Another interesting angle I quite appreciated getting tackled is that while Tenzin is of course overjoyed at the idea of a new airbender nation, he's also going into the whole thing with a little bit of trepidation, as this now means him, his family, and indeed the whole Aang bloodline just got a lot less special in the world. It's a very real kind of moment I liked a whole lot. I was also really surprised, unlike past premieres, A Breath of Fresh Air eschewed big-scale action scenes, instead opting for more quiet character development and introspection, a very nice and admittedly pretty gutsy move if you ask me. The episode actually ends with Korra getting booted from Republic City, despite her desperately trying to own up to her choices of joining the human and spirit world together. This of course gives us our new status quo for the season, Team Korra scouring the globe for new airbenders, and as we can see from Zahir, not all of these new airbenders are gonna be good guys. Overall, Breath of Fresh Air is a very competent first episode, one that sets up a lot of the plot for the season and gets us up to speed with our favorite characters and what they've been up to. All in all, very solid episode, 8 out of 10.